Hey guys, it's Gun Deity, and this week I got something cool. It is a budget category of 2011. Granted, they can't call it a 2011, and we'll get into that soon, but it is a budget category of a 2011 from the company Tisas out of Turkey. Hence the reason why it is a budget. But this one is called the Night Stalker. Granted, they call it the Duty Ninth DS Night Stalker Edition. Really long name, but 2011 Night Stalker pretty much fits it pretty well. Now this one's cool, and just like every other 2011, why the 2011 name is coined, it's designed very similar to a Staccato. Staccato owns the rights to the 2011 name badge, so pretty much everyone else you'll hear them call it a 1911 double stack or many other different names, but basically what it is the lower frame is a two-part section. It is a polymer grip section that is wide and available, so you can run 17 round magazines, and an aluminum rail section and trigger housing section, so you have that rigidity. Really nice. It is basically a 1911, but with some upgrades to make it more modern. This one's pretty cool because it comes with night sights out of the box, and it is optics cut, and you don't lose that rear sight, which is really cool. Now, it is optics cut for the RMSC pattern, so you are limited on what type of optics you can run, but I mean, it is a budget 2011. And this one's not really meant for racing, it's more for duty use. Does come with a threaded barrel, and it is a bushing system. So unlike most 2011s, it is not a bull barrel. It is just a standard threaded barrel with a bushing system on it. Now, this does come with a 4-slot Picatinny rail, so you can put your lights, lasers, all that fun stuff, or even, you know, some racing thumb extensions. You never know. Comes with a nice, really large mag well. I mean, that makes loading mags super easy. The grip texture is pretty nice. It's not overly aggressive on the side straps, and on the front strap it is pretty decent, and the rear strap is pretty decent with that standard checkering, and it looks like it is an aluminum front and back strap. Well, back strap. Front strap is polymer, but it is pretty nice. Granted, it does have kind of a blocky feel, kind of like you're holding a Glock, because it is a large blocky grip panel, but not bad. Now, it does come with the extended beaver tail, skeletalized hammer, extended safety, and it kind of a flat-faced 1911-ish trigger. Now, let's check out that trigger pull for you. All right, showing clear there, guys. We got to put down the safety, of course, the grip safety. And then once you got the grip safety down, you get a little bit of take up to a nice firm wall, and then a clean, crisp brake. Feels like it's probably about 3.5 to 4 pounds. Perfectly good for duty use, maybe not so much for racing use. Let's check that reset. Now, the reset on this guy is very audible and tactile, and pretty quick. Now, it isn't positive in the aspect that it doesn't force your finger out, but it is positive in the fact that you can hear it and feel it in the trigger finger when you do that. And then, yet again, you got a little bit of take up to that nice firm wall, and then break right through. Just like any 1911, has a great trigger. Now, this is a budget category of 2011. And what I mean by budget is this guy is under $1,000. I mean, the next closest one to you is, I believe, the Springfield Prodigy at around $1,200 to $1,300, depending on where you buy it. So it's about $200 to $300 cheaper than the closest competitor. And although it is sub $1,000, and I believe MSRP floats it right around $999, I have found him quite often under right around that $850 mark. So it's definitely well under the budget category of the Prodigy. Definitely a cool system, and you know, it does say it's a forged frame and slide. I don't know if the parts on the inside are MIM or are they forged. more than likely for the price, they are MIM. And yeah, well, that's what you get when you're paying budget prices for 2011s. But definitely a cool concept, definitely a cool pistol, and you know, it gets you into the racing platforms for super cheap. So definitely cool, and you know, that's probably going to open the window for a lot more companies. And who knows, maybe we'll see some other big names out there coming out with some really discounted 2011s. But guys, if you ever get a chance, check out the Tisas Night Stalker edition of their 1911 DS. Definitely a beautiful gun. And guys, I'll see you for the next one.